What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. We are about to go to a track day tomorrow, but for the last week and a bit we've had a few issues with Anthony's R32. We've been having a few breakup issues. We've been diagnosing a few things. We changed the spark plugs and we're still doing it.
Yeah, so we changed the plugs. I went for a week drive, hit boost a couple times. On the way back, there was a couple big putts. Car died and left me stranded.
Once we got the car back, we ended up pulling the injectors out and the fuel filter out because before we had even changed the spark plugs, I was pretty sure that it had something to do with the fueling system because this car does run on ethanol and it had been sitting for quite a while. So initially I thought that the ethanol had just sort of gummed up in the injectors and that was what was blocking it. We took the fuel filter out and I shook it, and the amount of rubber that came out of it was crazy. You can actually still see all this black stuff on this rag here. That's all rubber. So what we've done, Anthony's gone and brought himself a new fuel filter.
Fuel filter?
I meant to say fuel filter.
Get better.
And then I also took the injectors down to Jeff at Flame Performance and he cleaned them out, flow tested them, and they're now good to go. So I'm gonna put both of these back in the R32. Should be good to go for tomorrow. Turn the fuel pump on again. All right, start it.
Yeah, nah, it was going good again until it wasn't.
You know what's really weird though? All the coil packs aren't hot except coil pack 1. The first coil pack's real hot, all the other ones.
Well, if it's the coils, it is the coils, it'll be number one if it's that hot. And the others aren't.
Anthony just took for a boost around the road and it was good for a couple of pulls, right? And then it did the exact same thing it did the other night.
Yeah, it was mint, and then it wasn't mint.
So I went GDR coils in my S14 a while ago and I still have all the coils, all the factory coils that came out of it. Well, they're not factory coils, they're just other China ones. But we're gonna throw those in now and hope that that fixes the issue. Because if it does, turns out we had a bad coil, which is quite common. These China coils can be pretty crap.
It's hot.
It's actually not called the cold side. It's called the compressor side.
Yes, but other people call it the cold
It's
side.
the cold side.
That's the hot side. That's the cold side of the turbo. But the cold side's hot. Don't buy drift cars. Seriously, you'll end up working on them.
I question why you're using that when you've got electric tools.
Whoa.
This is melted inside.
Yeah. At least that spring's a bit cooked.
Yeah.
So is that one. That one's... Look at the difference in length.
Yeah. Update. I can't remember exactly where we left off, but it's nearly midnight and we went all the way to Brighton and grabbed ourselves a set of brand new coils. So hopefully this solves our issue.
It's getting so cold, I want to put my clothes on. Coils are in. If this doesn't solve the problem, I'm going to bash the cameraman violently. Whoa, it started!
So kids, Anthony wants to run spacers so we can get that fitment, but the wheels rub a little bit, so RFB, yo, smash it with a hammer, G. Alright, so we're down at the track. Fingers crossed we finally got all the issues sorted, but Anthony's gonna go out first, take the car for a rip.
I'm excited, but I'm kind of nervous. It's not the layout I thought it was going to be. It's a B track with the switch and double apex, and it's quite a tricky layout, so we'll see how it goes.
He'll do fine, he just needs to stop being a...
Hey, I barely got a handbrake. I'm going to have to do like extra effort. So I've been out for my first session and I did remarkably as to be expected. Started getting the hang of it, and about the fourth lap I was pinning around the carousel and it started cutting on me, and we figured out the fuel pump's dying, so we got a new one on the way, and I'm currently pulling this one out and about to drain the surge tank. So hopefully we can get this sorted, be back out on track soon, and yeah. I had an epiphany as to why I was entering like a bitch. I kept staring at the box, that first box by the first corner. I was like, man, if I like mess up this transition, I could go straight into the box, possibly.
Nah, you're right. I definitely think you need to be entering faster and further out, closer to that side. And the other thing you need to do as well, even though you're going faster, you feel like you're going to wash once you get past that corner, you need to get more angle and stand on it so you can actually drive yourself through the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's loose as f***.
No, it's not. It's f***ing tight.
Dude, the amount that you're turning it though.
Fuck's sake. That's f***ing bad.
It's because you didn't tighten it, man. It was so loose.
It was f***ing locked up when I did it though. That's it doesn't matter.
Couple days on from the track day, and yeah, as you guys have just seen, unfortunately we got rolled on the way home, so Anthony's got a bit of a fine to pay now. Anyway, today we are going to be doing some stuff on the R32. We're going to try and figure out some of the things that are going wrong with it. At the track, we noticed that there was a bit of a fuel leak after we'd put the new after Anthony had put the new fuel pump back in. So we fixed that, but we turned the fuel pump on and it's still making a weird noise. Either the fuel pump we used to replace the bad one with is bad as well, or we potentially might have some sort of wiring issue where we're getting a bit of a voltage drop. So we just went down super cheap and we brought this multimeter. So we're gonna turn the fuel pumps on and see what it does. All right guys, it is a new day and we are back working on Anthony's shitbox R32. However, we finally realized what the problem is. So yesterday, I pulled this off and I was making sure that the surge tank had filled back up after we had, after Anthony had put it all back together. And I noticed that there was actually no fuel coming out of the return going into the fuel cell. So just then Anthony took that line off the fuel cell and we put it into one of the fuel jugs, disconnected the main pump and just had the lift pump going and turned it on, and there was zero fuel actually coming out of the surge tank, and we had it on for probably a solid 10 seconds. So we think either the inline filter is completely blocked or the pump itself is shat the bed. And considering how much debris and rubber and stuff was in the fuel filter up front, it wouldn't be a surprise at all if the filter before the surge tank is clogged up and actually the lift pump itself has probably shat the bed. So yeah, we're gonna start pulling things apart.
Exactly what I want to be doing on a Sunday. This tank's great. It's got an actual like fuel drain, so it makes life easy. Oh well, that's probably why it cut out on the track. The surge tank didn't have enough fuel in it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. We found the problem.
I hate this car.
And that explains why the main fuel pump is dying, because lift pump can't keep up with it. So that's why it's sort of starving it. That's the exact problem that we had on my car.
Yep.
That makes sense why you got 3.5 laps too, because
yeah, because you got the same thing.
Yep, it would have, the surge tank would have been filled, and it would have taken 3.5 laps for it to empty the surge tank before it couldn't keep up anymore.
Yep.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is probably why the lift pump, or the filter before the lift pump, has cooked itself. So if you guys remember back, when I first built my S14, I had the similar issue, and it's because this foam started to break down and started blocking. Stop right there, stop there. If you guys come here, you can see the edge is starting to fray off here. So the whole thing would have been doing that, and these little bits would have been coming off and blocking the filter, blocking the pump, and that's probably what's caused that issue. Yeah, even you can just even see it all coming off it just as Anthony was pulling it out. Oh, and the bottom of the fuel cell's caked in it.
Oh, we're gonna have to pull it out then. Holy shit, that's bad. I don't want to have to pull this out.
You know what?
I don't wanna.
I think if you have a filter, I feel like your pump might be okay, and the filter just might be completely blocked.
Yeah.
I didn't originally have a filter, so it just screwed my pump.
Yeah.
What we should do is pull that filter out, check it, see how blocked it is, and if it's really blocked, then just clean it, put it back in, and whatever stuff is still left in there, it'll be caught by that filter, and just after the next track day or something, we'll just pull it back open. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's clogged.
That is nuts, dude. Look at that.
Well,
so guys, all of this black stuff here is the foam that we were just talking about.
and also all sprayed out all over the ground and all over me.
Yeah, there's heaps of foam like everywhere out here that's sprayed out, but this is all just dirt. All of that is just dirt. There's probably a bit of foam in amongst there as well, but yeah, you can see there's a whole lot of foam around there, a whole lot more there.
Because most of that's probably just broken down foam.
Actually, yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, a lot of it will be broken down foam.
Yeah, well, that ain't good.
Bro, that is f***ing gnarly. No wonder why it doesn't God damn.
So bad. And I was thinking, I should just bring the filter as well from the L'Oreal. I'll give it a clean. Everything you see there covering the foam is all from this filter. That is horrific. Geez, look at all the gunk that's bounced back onto the can of Brake Queen. I'll just be Michael Jacksoning like that. Except I wasn't like darker skin coloured. Who are the whitest people of them? I'm a ginger, I'm turning ginger. You know, those pasty white people. From white to whiter. We need compressed air, that's what we need.
We really do need an air compressor, yes.
That may be the next like bigger purchase for workshop stuff.
We could run to my parents' place and use my dad's one.
Just got one of the blowy guns.
Yep.
Maybe a good idea. Just to like actual double check and make sure this is all Gucci. Yeah, basically brand new now.
Oh, shit.
Is that just from the rubber and stuff?
Yeah, from the foam, from the fuel cell.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't work.
That's good.
That's probably why it didn't work. Yeah. All good.
Alright, thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
See ya.